Ephesus is an ancient city where the Divine Mother lived after the crucifixion of Yeshua. In that land, there are higher grid levels that allow you to open up certain templates and allow you to connect your causal body to the remembrance of who you truly are. So the retreat will be a 5-day retreat, and that 5-day retreat, we will be working with energy bodies, recalibrating physical body, aligning our energy bodies, connecting to our causal body. We're going to be going through the different spaces of what's left there, and we're going to go to Mother Mary's house, which is still intact, and there are sacred waters there as well. From there, we will also visit the museum, which has the original statues of Artemis. Artemis has a powerful code for each one of us. We will be doing activations and clearing karmic patterns, releasing stagnicity and opening our vessels to receive the higher cosmic energies, to really, what does it mean to step into the love of the Divine Mother? How does she really feel? What is that feeling inside? The unconditional love that she has. So this year, I will be doing a retreat in Turkey. And the retreat in Turkey is going to be working with the Divine Mother, the energy of the Divine Mother. Why Turkey? Why Ephesus? Ephesus is an ancient city where the Divine Mother lived after the crucifixion of Yeshua. And why did she live there? Because Yahshua, when he was passing away, he tells John, take my mother and go to Ephesus. He said, why we go there? They're going to persecute us and they're going to kill us. He says, just go there. When they arrive there, they find out that there's so many different worshipers going on there, and people are worshiping different feminine energies. But the main feminine energy was there. Her name was Artemis. Artemis was a divine mother before Mother Mary came through. And she was the one that was worshipped during that time period. So the land that we're going through to is the portal of the Divine Mother's energy. In that land, there are higher grid levels that allow you to open up certain templates and allow you to connect your causal body to the remembrance of who you truly are. That center was one of the largest centers during its own time. This center existed before the Great Flood. We're talking about over 12,000 years ago, maybe even 30,000 years ago. That land, when they arrived there, they were surprised that the temple or the people there accepted Mother Mary, and the Council of Ephesus initiated Mother Mary's existence into this world through Ephesus. So the retreat will be a 5-day retreat, and that 5-day retreat, we will be working with energy bodies, recalibrating the physical body, aligning our energy bodies, connecting to our causal body. We're going to be going through the different spaces of what's left there, and we're going to go to Mother Mary's house, which is still intact, and there are sacred waters there as well. From there, we will also visit the museum, which has the original statues of Artemis. Artemis has a powerful code for each one of us. And if we take a look at history, history codes everything into existence. We are reading texts, but back then people did not read. Back then people spoke and expressed themselves through the space of art. So the art that we see everywhere, this art is actually coded to activate our subconscious mind. During that time period as well, while we're going to be there, we will be doing activations and clearing karmic patterns, releasing stagnicity and opening our vessels to receive the higher cosmic energies, to really, what does it mean to step into the love of the Divine Mother? How does she really feel? What is that feeling inside? The unconditional love that she has. So we will be working with those energies, and it will be a 5-day retreat. There'll be more information posted. During that time period there, we also have the 7 logos. The 7 logos were actually originated from Turkey. And from there, it began because the Divine Mother brought that wisdom here. 7 logos are represented in so many different ways. If you go to Egypt, to Temple of Karnak, they have the 7 seals, the 7 ankhs. When you walk through the path there, you come to the end of the wall, and it is actually designed and created to walk, to activate the energy bodies, the physical, etheric, emotional, mental, astral bodies. The temples are designed as you walk into each temple, because these temples have sacred vibration programming within the stones. Back then, people did not build just to build. They built with certain materials that would harness certain energies. And when you walk into it, certain levels of your energy bodies and your physical body would adjust to the temple's vibration. I will be maybe doing another Egypt retreat, pilgrimage, probably in 2027, maybe, but one thing at a time. So whenever I'm divinely guided. But right now, Turkey is coming through. Space is limited for that. So the 7 logos are designed to balance our physical body and our energy bodies. We have 7 days, 7 major planets, 7 seas, 7 continents. We have the 7 rays and the 7 locos in Hinduism, as they refer to. These 7 represent the 7 seals within the body, because everything goes back, understanding of the physiological structure, because your body is the vehicle of your soul. But if we truly try to understand it, if you actually see a human and you open up all the layers, the skin, the muscles, the bones, the veins, the arteries, you will see how complex this system is, how beautiful it is, but how powerful it is. Till this day, still doctors don't understand how it operates, how it generates energy, how it sends energy, how it receives energy. They're only dissecting things. But yet, the wisdom of the ancients already knew all of it. They knew how it operates, they knew the cycle of time and how it works with the great cosmos. So the 7 seals actually begin from the crown. From the crown, meaning the 7 chakras. But what are these 7 chakras or 7 centers? They are referring to the glands of the body. So we have the pineal gland, okay, which controls your melatonin, sleep, and dreams. Then we have the pituitary gland, okay, controls your hormones. If the pituitary gland is off balance, your hormonal system will be completely out of balance as well. We have the thyroid gland, we have the thymus gland, we have the pancreas, we have the testicles and the ovaries glands, and then we have the kidney glands. These are the 7 seals. When you unite these 7 centers and purify them, you will open up to a different dimension of existence. That means that your whole endocrine system shifts. It no longer operates under fight or flight. It operates as a co-creator with source. This is a unification of your astral body with all your energy bodies. How does that take place? It is through sitting within thyself and bringing awareness, understanding the internal process of your physiological body as well as the energy bodies. In the retreat, we will go through these little details as well, because we're able to hold that energy. And the reason I chose that location is not because I chose it, it was guided to me. And it's actually right on the land where all these divine miracles took place. So when we go to Ephesus and when we go to Mother Mary's home, you will see this image. Pay attention to the details of art. She has 7 daggers. Why 7? Why not 4 or 6? Why is there not an even number? Pay attention to the sternum. You have 7 rib cages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you see how everything is talking about your internal world? This image shows the 7 layers of the heart. In Taoism, they know that the heart has 7 layers. So the mother within the heart and the father within the divine wisdom is constantly communicating with us. The question is, are we pure enough to hear them? And purity doesn't come from what you eat. Purity comes from what is within you and how it operates. If your glands start to operate at a higher state of consciousness, your desire for food will change. Your thought process will naturally transform. Your endocrine will upgrade. You will no longer hear negativity, even it might be around you, because you are attuned to a higher state of consciousness. Therefore, you don't have to force anything into reality. You'll understand the nervous system and the 12 apostles, which we'll get into as well there, and how they operate internally. We will get into the 12 constellations and how they relate to you, and much more there. So I can just keep talking about this stuff. But anyways,